Hi everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. Today we're taking a look at a cold steel Chinese war sword. And what item this is. This is, as you can see, just a beast of a sword. It takes up practically the entire review table. It is a cold steel's version of the Chinese dadao, which is a blade that was used by Chinese peasants centuries ago as a defense tool. This is what the masses, so the sword for the masses, so to speak. This is what Chinese civilian militias would use in defending a home, defending their village. This is basically the everyday man's sword. And of course that everyday man was not someone skilled in fighting techniques, not someone formally trained in sword techniques and sword fighting. So what they used and needed was a design that anybody virtually could pick up and become efficient with, that someone could pick up with little or no training and be a force to be reckoned with. And this is exactly the advantage that this sword gave them. It's in my opinion, it's like the sawed-off shotgun of swords. So if anybody can pick it up and be lethal with it, the power is devastating, and you're not likely to miss. The size of it, the shape of it, the weight of it, all of it comes together in a very effective package. You can see it comes with a leather sheath here, and it's snapped at the guard and then further down here. It is a side opening sheath, so meaning that it comes off this way, like so. And we'll just take a quick look at that sheath. It's a nice leather sheath. It's got some tooling here. This used to come in a two-tone brown and black, but it just comes in all black now. You can see some of that design on there, some of that leather tooling. There's the snap there. There's one there. And then there's this one here. And this wraps around the guard, so it keeps the sheath on the sword. It fits on like the dust jacket of a book, rather than inserting at the top and going lengthwise like a scabbard or like some other sheath for a sword you would see. It opens on the side. So it's not a quick draw. You're not going to get a quick draw from it, but it is a good thick sheath there that will protect the blade. There is not a sling on it, so if you want to carry it, like carry it on your back or something, you will need to fashion a sling for yourself. It does not have a sling or loop carry system. But it's a good quality sheath though. Okay, on to the sword itself. That is a piece of steel that will make you sit up straight. No doubt about it. Technical specs: 37 3/4 inches overall. The blade is 23 1/4 inches, and that is 1/4 of an inch thick steel. The steel is 1055 carbon. And the entire sword is 57.7 ounces. The handle is 14 inches, so it's two-handed, or a hand and a half, I guess is what they call it. But it's easily two-handed, and that is again 14 inches of cord-wrapped handle that gives you a real good solid grip. Take a look at this blade here. Some of the features on this. You can see the sweep of that. So as this blade is swung, and when it strikes, that sweep will bring a slashing cut as well as the shearing that comes with the width of this blade. Just the pressing down of that will certainly go through just about anything. And if you want to look at the Cold Steel website, they do show this chopping through a basketball, chopping through a phone book, chopping through all kinds of a cattle skull and various other objects. It's very much a powerful, hard-hitting kind of a sword. It does have an edge to it that is like a knife. It's sharpened to like a knife's edge. So this is not a replica. This is not a wall hanging. This is a real battle-ready sword. But speaking of wall hanging, it does have a hole here up here near the edge, up here near the tip, where it could be hung on the wall as an item of decoration if you wanted. Two of them crossed would make a nice decoration somewhere. The handle does have this S guard here, and that of course is useful for blocking or trapping. And that was the point of that in a sword fight. That was used as someone would swing down on you, then that their blade could be trapped in there and then twisted and they could be disarmed. The pommel is a ring pommel, and when grabbed by the ring and then swung with centrifugal force so that the sword is swinging parallel to the ground, you can create an area of sort of a no-go zone around yourself as a defensive maneuver. Let's take a close-up on that handle. It's pretty well done. I'm very pleased with the way that Cold Steel has done this and gotten it. It's got a nice design on it. Okay. It's a nice, consistent, even design. And then it's got the steel pommel ring. There's your S guard for blocking and trapping. That is a huge piece of steel there. The balance point is about 5 inches in front of the handle guard. And it is a mirror polished blade. If you're looking for a real sword that can do some real work, and it is, it's massive and it's heavy, but it can still be used one-handed if it has to be. That's not out of the question. Although it is a two-handed sword for sure, but it's not clumsy or awkward. It's surprisingly maneuverable and elegant. That is a real nice thing, real nice piece. It's the Chinese war sword. Comes with a leather sheath. Quality item. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.